So if this is your first time on my page, welcome. If you saw my post from yesterday and decided to come back, welcome back. So I do want to talk about the business that I have just started, but I want to kind of introduce myself a little bit. I realized on yesterday's video I kind of didn't even say my name or anything. So my name is Amy. I have a 100% disabled military veteran husband. He's a former Marine. I have two teenagers. My son is 16. He'll be a high school junior in the fall. My daughter is 14. She'll be a high school freshman in the fall. So I started this journey a while ago, to be honest. So my previous job, I was working, traveling a lot. I worked with, didn't really work with, I was in and out of incarceration facilities, giving surveys to incarcerated people. And that job is a nationwide job, so it did require me to travel quite a bit. And I knew that it was a short-term project. It wasn't going to last forever. So while I was doing that, I was trying to find other jobs. I was looking up side hustles and work from home and work remotely and bookmarking everything I could find on TikTok about that. Excuse the people walking by. I'm sitting in a parking lot. So I spent a good probably 8 months just bookmarking and researching and bookmarking and researching, and that's all I was doing. And I kept seeing these job opportunities come up for digital marketing, and I was like, oh, that's a great idea, but I just don't know if I can do that. I'm not a tech person. I'm an 80s baby. I just turned 43 like a week and a half ago. So I'm not one of these, young 25-year-old, know everything type of people. But I do know my way around a computer somewhat, but not anywhere near. My kids could blow me out of the water with the tricks that they can do. But anyway, so I just spent months and months just bookmarking stuff and researching stuff, and it never went anywhere. So I got toward the end of my traveling project, and I realized that I was going to be jobless, right? And so normally when our taxes come, we will take 80% of that tax money and we'll pay down credit cards or pay off credit cards. We're trying to get our, credit improved and all that stuff. But I knew my project was ending. So this year we just said, we're just going to throw it in savings, and that's what we're going to need to run on. So I lucked out. I had one of my credit cards had one of those random credit increases, and I got immediately jumped in my head all these digital marketing things that I'd seen. And I had really, really connected with one of the ladies I was following. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to jump into it. There's nothing holding me back but me. I'm the one that's preventing myself from helping my family, from being stuck in these pointless jobs. I went to college. I didn't go to college till after I had my kids. I was like in my early 30s when I went to college. So I was a non-trad student. I got my associate's degree. Could not find any work in that field. So was still doing a lot of random jobs. I've done retail work. I've done factory work. I've done office work. I had this traveling job. I've done pretty much everything you can think of except for like fast food. But I could never find a job in my industry. And I said, you know what? I'm just not going to do that anymore. So I wanted to have an opportunity where I could be in control of what my income was going to look like. There's so many jobs that I have bent over backwards for and killed myself over trying to be everything they wanted me to be and try to get promoted. And there were some jobs I had some good promotions going, but it never was really, really enough. It was always barely making it. It was barely having enough income to pay the bills and be able to maybe get fast food for my kids once in a while. It was never anything. I can't remember the last time my family had a vacation, which is really sad when my kids are already teens. And I think we've had one vacation ever. And we spent like a week in Galveston. Maybe not even a full week. So it's just the money was never ever there. And I wanted to be able to change that. You know, I grew up on food stamps as a kid. My kids spent a good chunk of their childhood on food stamps. And I got tired of the cycle. We would get off of food stamps because our income would get better and we would, have a good job, and then something would happen. There'd be some kind of damage to the car. There would be a reason to move, like I changed offices. I had one office that I moved from Arkansas to Fort Worth, and I was in Fort Worth for a little over a year, and that office closed because of COVID. And it just seemed like there was always something like that happening where we could never really get ahead. And I got tired of it. So I chose to invest in myself. And when I think of all the money I spent on my college education, I graduated with my associates in 2013. It is now 10 years later, 11 years later, and I still owe $13,000 on my student loans. I said, you know what? This way I can educate myself at my own pace, do it all myself. I would have nobody to blame but myself for failure. So I decided to invest. I spent $600. I got me the Digital Mastery Plan program, which comes with the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint, comes with a launch pad, and every one of those programs has so much great information in it, and it really, really just walks you through step by step how to set everything up, and how to push yourself and improve. And the community that comes with it is absolutely amazing. If there's anything that you are stuck on, ask in the community and they will help you out. There's so much support. I think the last time I looked at the community, we had over 14,000 people in there. It's really, really amazing. So if you have any questions about the products that I have, please feel free to put a message in the chat, or you can go to my bio. My personal website is there. Or if you want to just put, I'm ready, yes, let's go, whatever. And I will get you connected to my website where you can go in and do a little bit more research and look at all the programs available. I will be talking about this further, but I'm going to jet out of here, actually. I am still on my job hunt because, you can't just put all your eggs in one basket. So my traveling project did end at the very beginning of April, so it's been almost a month I've been unemployed now. So for those that are in the Houston area, I'm at the Katy Mills Mall. They're having a job fair until like 6 o'clock. So that's where I'm at now. I'm going to go do that, and I'll connect back with you guys later. Let me know if you have any questions.